Or we go to the tail of the tape, and we saw that Torres is a slight underdog, and maybe that gets evened out because he got a home field advantage here. And not only is he from the area, he went to high school, South Lake Tahoe, 6 years the senior, 2 inches shorter, and he is giving up a 2-inch reach advantage to the Animal, Jordan.
Also worth noting, Max, that Torres is a training partner, longtime training partner of Joey Roquet, and Jordan is a training partner of Gustavo Lopez. So Jim versus Jim in 2 fights here on this card.
One of the reasons they're on the card is both fighters showing some heavy hands early on. Good kick by Jordan to take out that lead leg, and that one hurt Torres.
Yeah, Jordan likes to go to war. These guys are going to be swinging for the fences.
See Torres carrying a little extra weight there at 185. Jordan pretty svelte and stocked.
Swinging heavy, every shot, bad intentions from Jordan. And nice movement as well.
Good boxing skills there from Jordan. Good movement there as he continues to pivot inside La Jaula.
And Torres had said, you know, stand-up is my deal. Nice left hook.
Close quarters.
He does not want to be taken down. He doesn't want to be in close quarters. He wants to fight at range. Boxing in the stand-up is what he's comfortable with.
Jordan in red, taking the center of La Jaula. Good jabs we've seen from him, up and down, into the body, upstairs. Using all the limbs here.
Right, nice stiff jab, pops the head back by Torres. Oh, nice big right hook, stops him again, a right hook. Torres picking his shots very carefully.
Hit and run, but making contact. Jordan taking some damage along the way as he tries to execute his game plan.
Nice body shot by Torres. He's doing everything he can to work with his hands to stop Jordan from coming in. A beautiful left hook, and that wobbles Jordan. He just needs one. Torres just needs one.
Oh, again, combination. Left jab from Torres. You can see Torres lifted by the reaction here in South Lake Tahoe. Good kick there by Jordan to the midsection.
This is what I love. I love to see these fighters stand in the pocket. They're slugging, every shot bad intentions. Ooh, nice knee to the body from Torres, or excuse me, Jordan. Jordan in red, Torres in black.
Both doing very well, at least throwing. I mean, taking's a different story.
I feel like somebody's gonna get knocked out. It's just a matter of time, and who's it gonna be? Nice.
Jordan lowers his head and gets in.
Nice sprawl and ball, just like he said he was gonna do. He compared himself to Chuck Liddell and said that he's got a sprawl and ball, brawl type of style, and we're seeing that.
Good left hand on 2 occasions there by Torres.
Jordan needs to be careful, but at the same time, he's using those leg kicks to stop Torres, and those are really slowing down Torres, but he cannot let Torres get out in the open here because his striking is just showing off a ton.
Torres is unloading on Jordan. Jordan's rubbing his nose a lot. He does not like it as he gets the takedown. He needed that blood coming out of Jordan's nose. Enough of the stand-up, he says, for now as he takes the back.
He's had enough of this. Let's see if he can get back to his feet, get back in the open. He's doing a good job. We're almost there. Nice.
The blood of Jordan all over the back of Torres. And it's those rapid punches there by Torres making an impression.
Gorgeous job of defending that takedown from Torres. And this is where Torres wants to be, on the feet. He is willing to take a few to give some really damaging shots. Oh, that left hook comes through. Even if it's blocked a little way, it's still coming through. The impact is still hitting.
Jordan's face a mess now. Torres has to be happy. We still have a minute 20. Jordan goes for the takedown again, and now he's in trouble.
Peekaboo. Jordan sneaks out the back, looking for the takedown. He needs to secure one to stop the massacre that Torres has been putting on him. Don't stop, Torres. You're doing great.
In his amateur career, Torres getting a lot of knockouts, but now Jordan on his back.
Big heavy punches from Jordan. He's riding him like a backpack. He does not want Torres to stand up. That is his worst nightmare. Nicely done by Torres. Back to the feet, but he needs to get off of La Jaula.
Torres got to be careful. In his amateur career, he gets all the knockouts in his victories. When he loses, he gets submitted.
Watch this.
To the body from Torres. That left hand has been a firecracker.
Just
over the top.
at the nose of Jordan just leaking.
Yeah, he may have a broken nose. He was rubbing it a lot earlier in this round. Final 10 seconds. Torres trying to read that last punch, which was not thrown in the end.
Nice left hook for Torres. Nice flurry of punches from Torres to end that first solid first round. Not final. We got 2 more of those, but I doubt it.
Jordan very frustrated. He left out a profanity as the bell rang, and he knew his game plan went to the birds. All right, first round down, our final prelim before we get to the nitty-gritty. By the way, Helen Mirren, yes, decorated actress, I believe Academy Award winning, is there Jaula's side.
Stop it.
Look at, I see it on the Twitter handle.
I see that. I see her holding the belt. Oh, watch this though.
Of all the people you thought would be at an MMA event, Helen Mirren was nowhere near the top of the list.
We'll talk about Helen in a second. Jordan going for the takedown, doing everything to desperately get this fight to the ground. Torres is out. He's back on the feet again. Here we go.
Well, Jordan's trying to get this to the ground, but Torres has repelled at every turn.
Yes, sir. Torres, don't wait. Be careful ducking your head down that low. Big old overhand right for Jordan.
All right, now there he says taking the center of the Jaula. We saw Jordan doing that in the first round, but the tide has turned. Jordan looks like he has taken punishment, and his face, it's etched all over his face.
Torres cannot wait here, but he almost clipped off his nose with that left hook. Whew. Here we go, going to the body. Torres is mixing it up, going to the body.
Oh! Beautiful left short hand, overhand right from Torres, and he can smell blood because he can taste the blood. It's all over Jordan.
Brawl and brawl, homie. Oh, yes. And his Chuck Liddell comparison couldn't be truer.
Swooping right hand, Torres in complete control.
Left hook and a right hand.
And again, they're all connecting.
Oh, mixing it up, going to the body with the body kick, slowing Torres down. Jordan is backtracking, trying to do anything he can.
Comes out.
JJ, right over here.
Chris Tognoni will stop it. Maybe it's just the mouthpiece not attached to his teeth. No coaching, get it back in there. He's got an iron chin. He has been abused in there, and he's still standing.
That left hook and a right hand from Torres, that's the money punch. Going to the body, needs to be careful ducking his head that low, though. We've seen Jordan throwing some knees, big flying knees. Oh, that left hook again!
Yes.
Oh, what a granite chin Jordan
responds.
has. Nice to the body again. Defending the takedown, nice knees of his own. He is making Jordan work, and he is making Jordan tired.
He goes high, he goes low,
Big
he goes
overhand.
fists, he goes knees.
Nice overhand right from Torres. Whew.
Lots of friends, lots of family. 4 brothers for Torres. His father there, his father also donning the Lucha Libre mask. Jaula side.
You cannot lose in front of your dad right now. And he's not about to. He is throwing the kitchen sink at him and some.
Again.
Desperate for a takedown.
Juliana, these look like power punches from Torres, and yet Jordan's eating a lot of them and still surviving.
Honestly, they are such heavy punches, and I mean, you wonder how much damage can the guy take. Jordan's just been eating all of them. Torres is doing such a good job of defending the takedown. Throwing some knees, and that hurt him. He is hurt. Sprawl, sprawl, sprawl.
Going for the guillotine.
Going for a submission, which is not what I would expect to see from Torres.
He's holding on again.
If you don't have
not
that,
his bag.
if you do not have that sprawl, take his back. Let's go, Torres. He doesn't have it.
Oh, massive right knee.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, Jordan looks wobbly now.
Jordan is exhausted.
Over.
You have to notice that.
He doesn't have that altitude fitness that Pelea does.
He doesn't need it. He's coming forward even though he's dog tired.
All right. Now, Torres is tired too.
Torres switching up stances.
We have a long way to go unless somebody finishes this sucker.
All I know is that he is doing a great job. Nice. Oh, look
big
at that.
elbow, side of the head
These
from
guys
Torres.
are exhausted. Here it comes again. Sprawl more. Thank you.
More sprawl, thanks. Here it comes. Head kick, yeah!
Head kick.
I bet you, whoa! Yes.
Jordan now hanging on
Torres
over the precipice.
really showing that he is a fighter that can rise above himself. He was saying in his interview, he's primarily, dominantly a striker.
These guys are absolutely gassed.
I promise you, you don't want to go a third round. Make it happen.
Right. And this is a warning for Torres, who's been dominant.
Let's go. Both these fighters sucking wind. They're tired. Oh, come on. You don't want to go a third round.
Nothing on those kicks. Wow. These two look like they need a nap as they end the second round. That said, Juliana, if one of them can dig deep and find that fifth gear, they could grab a win here.
Who wants it? Nice flurry of punches from Jordan. Knee to the body, but Torres was able to defend the takedown. Here we see Torres with that big money left hook. We've seen it a few times. Here comes a big knee. Oh! Body kick by Jordan to say, get off me. But both of these guys so tired. Who wants it? Head kick, gorgeous. I didn't think I was gonna see that from Torres, but I love to see them mixing it up.
He's taking too much damage.
Yes, I agree.
I'm breathing. He's trying to hit this.
Listen,
It's just, you're okay.
Where's the doctor?
You'll be back.
Where's the doctor?
You'll be back.
I love that.
Doctor is right here.
No way.
Huh?
No, it's okay. No way.
Honestly, Max, and that was the other point that I was going to make. These guys have been taking so much heavy, damaging shots. I have a headache calling this fight just because of how heavy those punches have been this entire fight.
But you know, on the flip side, and I won't second guess the officiating or the experience there of Chris Tognoni, but it's not that Jordan can't go on, but Torres probably couldn't go on either. And I think Jordan senses an opportunity because of the fatigue of his opponent.
Listen, I'm not even kidding. My head is like bursting right now because I was watching those shots and I was thinking the entire time, how many more of those shots is he gonna eat?
Right.
He's just been beating him in the head the entire time, and those are damaging shots.
All right, and we should say there has been some tragic events, specifically in boxing,
Yes.
where fighters have taken too much damage, and it was fatal in those cases.
Our
So
goal is to save the fighter
Yes.
and make sure that the fighter can come back to live to fight another day.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the stoppage. The only issue I would say is that you could almost go to Torres and say this guy can't continue fitness-wise, and I no one's more relieved right now than Torres.
Oh, yeah.
To say that he's like, wow.
Damas y caballeros, bajo la dirección del médico de turno, el referee Chris Tognoni para la contienda después de la conclusión del segundo capítulo. Ladies and gentlemen, upon the direction of the ringside physician, referee Chris Tognoni calls a halt to this contest upon the conclusion of round number 2, declaring the winner by way of technical knockout, declarando el vencedor por knockout técnico from South Lake Tahoe, JJ